must have interrupted it. Is that a record? 7 minutes late?
No.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I don't like doing that. It sucks. He's stuck in a fruit tree somewhere. He finally tried to exercise and got stuck. Stroming. I don't know what that means. Good morning. Good morning, Bob. Shut up and scribble. Shut up and scribble. I bet you the sausages in the UK taste like shit. Shut up and scribble. Have you ordered bacon in Have you ever ordered bacon in Europe?
Yeah, it's like not bacon.
It's ham.
Yeah.
Just a burnt piece. Just a burnt piece of ham. I went to oh shit, my camera's out of focus. My camera's been turning off every morning. It sucks. I've been coming in my even though I have the camera plugged in every morning, I come in and my battery's drained. I have to switch batteries out, and that always takes an extra 2 minutes. And it's not. I don't allocate for that.
I guess you don't have like a. You don't have your camera like hardwired into a like.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's something. It started like a few months ago, and then now it would go out every like 5 days, and then every 4 days, and every 3 days. I've tried new batteries, so now I've been turning sometimes when I remember, I turn my camera off before I leave the studio.
Yeah. That's weird.
I like ham. You wouldn't like this ham. This weird ham. There's an English restaurant by my house, the one where it's got the patio that sits on the ocean and serves the spicy margaritas. And it says in their menu, like, hey, if you order this shit, don't forget it's not American bacon. And a few months ago, I saw a lady fucking lose her shit. She wanted her money back when it came, and it was the wrong bacon right next to us.
Really? It was that bad?
Oh, it's so bad. But then the waitress is like, hey, it says it right here. She's like, I don't care. She was some old bitch.
Why don't they just serve regular American bacon?
Yeah, it's a good question. The place is called Britannia Arms. I wonder if they have a picture of it on the internet. Britannia Arms Capitola. Fuck, I was stiff this morning when I woke up. Oh my god.
Rock hard, huh?
My back was so stiff, it was crazy. Let me see if I can find a good picture of this place. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there it is. Let me show you that. Is there a good picture? Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the place. If you're ever in, my wife thinks the food there is absolutely disgusting, and the waitresses are fucking so nice. This is the place, and then that's the patio there. You can walk in this door over here, and it's a bar, and it's got like 10 TVs, and there's always soccer on there. I guess that's what European people watch.
Yeah, I guess.
And the owner has an English accent. And but I walk in right through here, this patio area, and I usually sit here, and I immediately lower my umbrella so the sun can hit my table.
You're one of those, huh?
Yep. And then I don't know if they'll show it. Nope, they're not going to show. Oh, no. But basically, this sits right on the ocean. Basically, this patio, but right here off to the side are the showers for people who come out of the water.
Oh,
so I sit here and just watch people shower. It's pretty fucking funny.
That's super weird.
Oh, it's so weird.
That's one thing that I hate about patios in America.
It's
just the weird shit that it's parked out in front of. It's like you're either going to see a parking lot with a bunch of cars, which is not a great view at all, or shit like that. You're going to be posted up next to a bunch of showers. And I mean, like that's not a view. I don't want to watch that shit.
Oh, it's funny, dude. It's so funny. Sometimes I have to look the other way. It's just not appropriate. But most of the time,
Yeah.
I just stare. A creepy man watching me shower. Yeah, pretty much. I
Exactly.
mean, yeah. But I mean, there's people there washing their dogs, people washing their bikes, people washing their surfboards. 350-pound ladies with fucking quadruple F titties there.
Just
It's
rolls
crazy.
on rolls on rolls.
It's crazy. It's so fun. I
They
fucking
gotta
love
lift them up to wash in between.
all that. Yep. What people like taking off, like I saw this dude take off his wetsuit one time and his fucking dong flopped out. It was so cool.
Oh my god.
Taking a bite of my BLT, staring at 10 inches of cock. I love it. I wish I could find a picture from the ocean. Damn. Weird that there's not better pictures. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So I did yesterday. Oh, Jake Chapman. Oh, he made himself green. This must be important. A year of pain for bad advice, toxic masculinity, and appalling takes on politics. Love it. Glad to be here. Dude, I love having you here. You're awesome. Give me an example of politics. I was thinking the other day. I think politics is like, hey, do you want a stop sign on this corner or a yield sign? I don't think like I don't think views on abortion are politics. Well, for one side, they're politics. Well, I don't think it's a view. I don't think that's politics.
What? Why not?
I don't know. I just don't. I'm gonna have to. I'm not very well thought out. It's like listening to me talk about this is gonna be like listening to Talking Elite Fitness talk about CrossFit. Just not very well thought out on this one. Did you listen to their most recent podcast?
No, but I've been watching the clips that have been getting sent around, and it's just I hate it, but I just hate that it sucks. But it just I don't know. But I used to really enjoy it. I used to be a great positive person, most
Someone
positive person about CrossFit ever.
someone who's friends with them needs to talk to them and tell them what's going on. The first 20 minutes are complaining about the open, but the only objective thing that they say is they didn't like the golden barbell, but they never even tell you what they didn't like about the golden barbell. It's more libtard shit. They're not like, hey, it wasn't really gold, or I didn't like the way they awarded it, or it's just I didn't like the golden barbell, and then 20 minutes of how they hated the open, but they can't tell you the person's name, they can't tell you what happened. I'm just like, holy fuck. And then the podcast goes on for another fucking hour, and it's a therapy session where they're talking about how they processed Lazar's death. And I'm like, this is fucking this is so embarrassing. There's never any takes. I could only imagine what it's like being with one of their spouses or girlfriends and going to dinner. Where do you want to go to dinner? I don't care. You don't care? Are you hungry? I could be. Do you like eating? I do sometimes when I'm awake. Oh, well, would you like, are you carnivore or are you vegetarian or do you have any thoughts? I like food.
Oh,
Yeah, food. Oh, my favorite restaurant. Oh, what's that? I'd have one.
anything,
Like, holy fuck, guys. Somebody say something.
anything.
Anything. Yeah. It would be more interesting to hear my kids talk about how they colored in something on their coloring book and why they chose the color red.
Yeah, yeah.
Ian Arswald, the cock talk has been lacking, but I stick it out for another year. Are you kidding? We're not even 2 minutes into the show. I already mentioned a giant 10-inch hog flopping out that I get to watch while I'm eating a BLT. Are you kidding me?
What more do you want, Ian?
Yeah. I
At that
refuse
point, you
to
might as well
accept
just go to Pornhub.
I refuse to accept that feedback.
It's objective. I'll tell you that it gives you some substance there. Hey,
Yeah, I told you even the size of the titties I like to see. Caleb pursued it with a follow-up question. Do you like to see him wash under the rolls? You got the deets. That's the first time that word's been used on this podcast.
the deets is crazy.
That's
That's so 2005.
Where did I go that I typed in Pornhub and it said I couldn't watch it? It was somewhere in the United States. I think you had to be. I had to click something.
Florida does it.
I was 18 or something. I'm like, I'm not like. Listen, I need 8 seconds of footage. I just need to hold my thumb on it, and it gives you the.
You just the like auto highlights.
I'm done. I'm not looking to build a relationship or nothing. Just need to get back to my wife. I'll just do what I did when I was a kid. I'll just use my imagination.
That was crazy.
I just call my wife, like, "Will you talk dirty?"
Time.
Honey, will you talk dirty to me? Sure. What do you want me to say? Just tell me you love me 3 times. Like, space it out every 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm old school.
In that voice, in the voice.
Yeah. And in between her, I love you. She's like, "Kids, stop fighting."
Hey, mute yourself.
So today the dog's supposed to get put down today at 2.
Oh.
Okay, enough of that. Okay, next topic. And I'm not even fully committed to it yet. And my kids have so many questions. And my wife has questions. And my in-law has questions. My dad has questions. I'm like, listen, guys. Just I'm the man of the house. I'll decide.
Are they coming to the house?
How old is my dog really, or how old do I tell myself it is? I tell myself it's 8. But it can't be 8 because my kids are 8, and we got the dog when my kids were 2. I was Googling around yesterday, and basically, my Google diagnosis is he's in respiratory distress. That's why he's all like every hour he vomits and he's coughing. But like it went blind like in 5 days. It went from like perfectly good eyes to just completely blind and bumping into shit. But last night, it's like I'm sleeping and it comes over to the bed and it's like, hey, I got to go out. So I got up in the middle of the night, walked outside. It's freezing cold. It bumped into a bunch of shit on the way out.
Yeah.
It sat in the squatted position to take a shit for fucking 5 minutes. I peed on the lawn too while I waited.
Got to.
God, I love night dick. It's just like so big at night for some reason when I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, either my hand got smaller or this thing's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and that's like the hardest I've ever been.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? Why can't I get this hard normally?
It's crazy. P dick is a wasted dick. If I have one of those and I use it. Even if I'm not horny. If I just have P dick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, fuck it, I'm using this.
Yeah. Can't let this shit go to waste. There was that movie Bucket List. It's like a bunch of old guys that are like checking off things on their bucket list to do before they die. And one of the things the guy says, he's like, if you ever get a hard on, don't let it go to waste.
Yeah.
Like anytime he got a boner, he was like fucking his wife. It was hilarious.
I was so ahead of my time. Even at 16, I would give dissertations in the quad to all my friends. Like, hey, there's hard-ons you have where you're not hard. And it was like or where you're not horny.
Yeah.
Hard-ons you have where you're not horny. And they were like, my friends were like blown away.
No way, that's not true. Yes, it is.
But you got to work with it. No, it's not a Great Dane. I have a Borbal. It's a South African Mastiff. And I got it from the same breeder that Greg got it from, and I think Greg's died maybe at 4 or 5 with the same thing, lymphoma. And its glands are so swollen, it's having trouble breathing. But it's like, hey, if you can tell me that you have to take a piss in the middle of the night, I don't know. That seems a little uncool to put you down. I got to figure it out. I don't. I want to take the decision completely off my wife and my kids. Like, I don't want them like involved in the decision at all.
Right.
I mean, I'm not letting them be in the decision. I don't. They can process it afterwards.
I feel like that's one of those things. Like dogs will just innately do things to like I don't know, appease you, even when they're about to die. Like they will always Like they'll even get embarrassed when they like shit in the house or something. Because I had a dog, the same thing. Like it was on its last leg, and like would have an accident in the house and would just be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Like you could tell. Obviously, they're not saying that, but
Greg's dog 3 days ago just died on its own, and he said they drug it outside, but but this is before it died, and it pissed and shit, and it was like obvious to him that that dog had been holding it, so it didn't piss in it and shit in the house. I'm like, holy shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. What's funny is the first thing I told myself like 20 times this morning, do not bring the dog up on the show. I didn't even want to do the show because of my I'm so preoccupied thinking about my dog. Caller, hi.
Good morning.
Hey.
So you're telling me you have a Borbal, but you turned down my German Shepherd Malinois mixes.
Totally different.
You're the one who sent that FedEx to my house, and I said return to sender?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you sent 3 dogs in a box, dude, with a pistol. And I thought it was a setup. My neighbor just got 2 Malinois. It's crazy.
So with that Shepherd in them, they have an off switch. They're a lot of fun to have. They're all gone now, but the Borbal, man, that's one of the hardest dogs to train.
Yeah, we were told that, and it's a really trippy dog. It is really truly an incredible dog. It's so different than a Dane. Its personality, it has so much personality. I lost you. They're so smart. They're so smart. They have so much personality. It was so much fun. Like basically, it was just a friend of the kids the entire time. It just always hung out with the kids. And
and you have the property.
Yeah,
you have the property, and really, you want them just to be aware of their surroundings, and through that. So that'd be the difference between the Malinois Shepherd mixes. You got to kind of entertain them from time to time, where the Borbal kind of like, I'm good, just leave me alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
What I do.
It tortured the kids. It did a lot of stuff, grab the kid's arm with its mouth and pull kids down. Or like if they're in their plane, if they're building something with magnets or Legos, it would go in there and step on it and then just stand there and look at them like, fuck you, what? She was really cool. She was really funny like that. And she was great. She would go to her kennel when she was in trouble. Like if she knew she pissed someone off, she would just go in her kennel and lay down. Yeah, she was great. You know what was crazy too is the first 3 years I never let her in the room, and then I went in my bedroom and we never let her on the couch. And then I went away one week and my wife let her in the room, and that was it. There was as soon as you gave an inch, that dog, there was no stopping it.
There's no taking it back. Yeah, I had a couple of years ago, my Malinois jumped the fence and had puppies with Cane Corso. So they're Malinois Cane Corso.
Wow!
Mixes.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Super trippy looking. Their eyes are all Mal, but their bodies turned into Cane Corsos.
Yeah, the Borbal basically just looks like a gigantic pit bull. It's a scary looking dog. Yeah. And I remember before we got it, when Greg had his, my wife hated going to their house with our kids because the dog terrified her.
Yeah.
And then we ended up with one, and she was great. Yeah, she was great. And she never, even when the gate was open, she never left the property. She always stayed on the property. She always guarded. She just walked along the fence, sniffed shit, barked at shit. Yeah, it was cool. I don't know what we're gonna do. I used to want another dog when we had her. I was begging my wife for a dog, and she always put her foot down. And then now my wife every day is sending me new dogs, and I really don't want another dog. This is way too emotional for me.
Well, I think you need one, right?
Yeah,
we live in California.
Yeah, we definitely need one. We need a big guard dog for sure.
Yeah, you need something to, just as a deterrent, and the bigger and meaner they look, the less mean you have to be, right?
Yeah, totally. Nice deep bark, big fucking head.
Yeah, I do some protection sports with the mom, so it's pretty fun to watch her go.
Will you DM me a picture of your dog? I want to see it at some point.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. Yep. The ones that I sent you, the puppies, they're all gone, but I'll show you a picture of them.
Oh, that's right. Okay, now I'm remembering. Okay, that was a mix of a Malinois Shepherd. Okay. Did you sell those or just give them away?
I gave them away. I just wanted to make sure they went to good homes. I'm not you know, I live in the country here in San Diego, so the dogs run free around here. So the kids don't.
My kids want a mating pair of dogs because they want puppies so bad. And I remember we had puppies as a kid. Our dog got out and got drilled by a neighbor's dog.
Yeah, you let it out. That's what I used to do. I used to pretend.
And it was a cool experience. It was a cool experience having puppies.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. You know, and it's funny as you get older. Like, you know, when I was younger, I didn't care who they went to. As I get older, I'm like, man, I don't know. I almost ended up with 7 of them. She had 11 the first time, 10 the second time.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I had this Great Dane in college, and when I left college, I still had the Great Dane. And actually, by the time I left, I had 3. And I made a list of all my friends who had dogs, all the people I knew, and I forget what the list was. It was like 242 dogs, and I was the only one who came to college with the dog and left with the same dog. Every single person either gave their dog away, their dog was killed, or they lost their dog.
Well, I used to get when I was 18, I got my first boxer from Boxer Rescue, and I had him for 10 years. And the founder of the rescue was like, you know, I have adults that don't keep their dogs as long as you kept this dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why it's kind of hard giving dogs to people, because you're not sure if they're going to get a good home.
Yeah. Well, the one little puppy I kept, he's 8 weeks old. The other day, the deciding factor, I had my hood on, and I was coming around the corner to get a brick because one of them was sneaking out.
Yeah.
And he charged the fence. So I stopped my foot, and he came at the fence even harder at 8 weeks. I was like, okay, you're a keeper.
Yeah. You know what I was tripping on? My wife's sending me pictures of dogs and breeds of dogs. And I'm just sitting on my couch and I'm looking around at my house, and it's like, you know, what's going to happen. Like, he's going to chew a couch cushion, or he's going to chew the wall. Or I'm just looking at like, oh, fuck, this dog, like, we're going to get a dog. And in the first year, there's going to be some really fucked up shit that happens in the house.
Yeah. Well, if you crate train them, that's probably the most important thing, crate training. And then there's this thing, target training, where you feed them with your hand and you kind of teach them heel, sit down.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'll send you some.
Yeah. This was my first dog where we ever had a crate, and it was awesome because she loved her crate.
Yeah, you have to do it that way.
Yeah, it was great. And this is another reason why she always slept in the living room by herself. In the last 2 weeks, she's sleeping in our room. She's never done that.
Wow.
Yeah. Last night, my wife slept with her last night. Wow.
Those big breeds tend to not, 8 to 10 years is pretty close to their full life. So
yeah.
Even boxers
are crazy, aren't they? Aren't those high stress dogs? Like, all my friends who had boxers, those dogs were crazy. Like, this one girl I knew, she had a female boxer and it lifted its leg to pee. I was like, fuck, that's a weird dog.
Yeah, I had I switched from boxers to American Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had got the working line, so they weren't the big bully looking ones. They had a little bit more like a longer snout.
Yeah.
A lot less health issues. So, well, it's good talking to you. Happy New Year's officially.
All right. Thanks, dude.
You guys have a good one.
Okay, bye. So I did yesterday I did 10 minutes on the assault bike, and then I went out onto the skateboard ramp. I took my jump rope out there. And my goal was to do 100 double unders.
Okay.
And I was going to try to do 10 in a row. So I do one. I jump first I do a jump, a set of singles for 50, right? And then I do 10 air squats. I'm loose. I'm sweating from the assault bike. And then I go out there and I jump a couple times and I do 1 double under. And I rest. I take 5 breaths. Then I jump and I do 2 double unders, right? I do a couple singles and I do 2 double unders, all good. Okay, I'm like, okay, this is good. Rest, take 5 breaths. Then I do 3 double unders. So now I'm at 6. But on my 6th double under, which is the third one on that set, I hit one of my toes. And I swear to God, I thought it tore off my fucking nail. You know when you drop to a knee, when something hurts so bad, you drop to a knee?
Yeah. You're just like, fuck.
Like if I was a little kid, I would have been crying.
Yeah, for sure. Like you could feel them turn on little tear ducts turn on a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't. But I could. I don't know why. I wish I would have. And then I proceeded to do. I would do 2 double unders, 1 single, 2 double unders, 1 single, and I would get to 10 double unders, and I would be fucking exhausted. Exhausted. And then finally I got to 100. So I did that. I did like 2, 1 single, 2, 1 single, and got to 10, and I did, basically 10 sets of that, got to 100. And I didn't want. I'm like, fuck, I'm old. I don't even want to work out anymore. So then what I did is I normally I do if I'm like feeling lazy, I do this workout where I do 10 front squats with a 40-pound D-ball, and I do 10 on the minute for 10 minutes. But yesterday, for the first time ever, maybe someone will want to try this. I did 20 front squats holding a 40-pound D-ball every 2 minutes for 10 minutes. So it got to 100. So at least I did something new I'd never done before.
Yeah. A little progressive overload, if you will.
Is that what that's called?
I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah, sure.
Oh. And then basically, what was interesting is the first set I got to 15, and then on 16 it started burning. And then the second set it didn't burn till like 17. The third set it didn't burn till 18. The fourth set it didn't burn till 19. And then the fifth set was just easy. It was crazy. Like I was getting stronger and fitter as I went along.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's kind of how I feel. I am really bad at warming up. I'll do like a couple air squats and then like PVC pass-throughs, and I'll be like, yeah, let's go. And then that's how it feels for me. So I'll just like if it's like a 4 or 5 round workout, 2.5 rounds in is when I start feeling good. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
I could do this for another round.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why your back is stiff. Yeah, my back is so stiff. But they felt great. My knees were making crazy sounds. It sounded like 2 pieces of leather rubbing against each other with sand in there. No pain.
Yeah, yeah.
But fuck, it was weird. It was a crazy sound.
My knees do that too. I'm like walking up and down stairs.
So that was my work. And I thought I was going to be sore today. I thought my ass and shit was going to be sore, but they weren't. And then I came up with this really cool workout for Avi yesterday because his toe's broken. And basically I sat like 10 feet away from him, and I made him sit with his legs out in front of him, like an L.
Okay.
And I threw a 3-pound ball at him, alternating sides. So he has to catch it with one hand and throw back, catch it with the other hand and throw back.
Nice. Okay.
And so he did 100 of them. And he's like, hey, is this working out my arms and my shoulders? I'm like, you'll see. And by the end, his stomach was destroyed. For catching it. It was cool.
You wish it was just your arms and your shoulders.
Yeah, I need to film it. Holy shit, dude. Will, I've been looking into this Rotherham story. It is absolutely nuts. It is getting grosser and grosser and grosser. I actually saw a clip this morning. I couldn't bring myself to play it for you guys. It is nuts. I keep calling it Rotterdam, but it's Rotherham. This story is insane. I was reading a story this morning about a guy, a Pakistani guy, Muslim guy, who groomed and fucked this 10-year-old girl. What did he do? And then he groomed. It was her sister or something. He groomed and fucked her and got her pregnant when she was 12. And then she burnt her alive in the house.
What?
Dude, the stories coming out of there are absolutely crazy. I have no idea what's going on in the UK. Basically, they're just terrified to do anything against the Pakis or the Muslims because they're afraid they're going to be called Islamophobes. Oh,
yeah,
it's so heartbreaking, and it's so heartbreaking. And I was just thinking, God, how does anyone with because I have a 10-year-old kid, I was like, how does anyone with a 10-year-old kid even read this and keep their shit together?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, something's wrong in the UK. So the UK and Ireland and France, something happened over there. They're just terrified. What is this? Did you see that thing that Tyler submitted for Kill Taylor?
Yeah.
What
If that could work, that would be so sick.
that'd be a huge game changer for the show.
Yeah.
Tyler showed us this thing he's working on where for Kill Taylor there would be a score clock and a timer and split times, and it's really cool.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, sure. And we would almost be like a real show at that point.
Yes, Heat 1 clock. So
I never noticed Tyler has that thing behind him that says on air. That's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nuts, right?
Mm-hmm. It'd be pretty sweet. It would make things a lot easier for us to keep track of everything. And then you can have like a like time to beat on there too, so that way you don't have to like keep it in, I don't have to go pin it in the comments or anything.
And that would be just up, and then as he does the split times, Tyler would just type them in his keyboard or push a button and it would grab it.
Yeah, something like that probably.
And then the clock wouldn't be where the comments pop up. That would be nice.
Oh yeah, we might have to shift some things around for sure.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know if it's a widget or what. I think Tyler had a guy design it. I think he's got like one of his IT guys at Heat 1 designed it.
Yeah, if we can make it work, that'd be pretty amazing.
I was thinking we should raise the weekly prize money to $2,000 and make the other people go first and Taylor go second.
Okay. Why?
So that he could see how they did it and where they fucked up, instead of them seeing how he did it and where he fucked up. Like right now, they get to watch and be like, okay, I know that he did this, this, and this, and if I want to beat him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How many people do you let go first then?
You just basically let the whole show go until 50 minutes. And then here's the thing, if no one calls in, he doesn't even have to go. I mean, that's only happened once.
Yeah.
You think that's lame? You think that's lame if we make other people go first? Dude, if it's $2,000, if we can get $2,000 a week to give away, that's $100,000 a year. I mean, the whole. I mean, I think. Fuck, what do I know? But I think the cool thing about the show is that the money keeps rolling over. It's not like, the point is to make Taylor give his all blind. It's on him to make sure his performance is top notch. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Well, if you're going to give away $2,000, don't you think that they should probably work for it?
Yes.
Instead of like gaming the system. I could see
that. No, that's awesome if you're going to give more money away. I mean, basically, I don't know this. I didn't talk to James, but James called in because it was $2,500.
Yeah. That's a mortgage. It's like a month's mortgage.
If the show gets 10,000 views a week, and they're all real views, or at least 90% of them are real, you have to think that there's got to be a sponsor who's like, okay, I'll put up 100 for the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, there are enough businesses out there that would make enough money that could do that. I think they just got to be willing to take a chance.
It's called Kill Taylor, not Taylor Kills. Oh, maybe we should change the name of the show. Hey, if Kill Tony gives us a cease and desist, maybe we'll switch it to that. Taylor Kills.
Tony Kills.
James's wife, what did it say? James's wife went and got a Louis with that. James called in because he said he wanted to do it, it never wakes up early enough. Yeah, but I think the reason why he woke up early is because it was $2,500.
I'd wake up early for $2,500 in 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's nice to have something to look forward to on Saturdays. I love it because on Fridays I sleep so good knowing that I get to sleep in an extra hour and all I have to do is talk shit to people.
For an hour? Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. So it's such a It's such a it's really all the pressure falls on Taylor and Will. Will has to get all the graphics going. Sousa has to get people paid, and Taylor does all the work. The rest of us just come on and rip.
Yeah, it's way more fun that way.
I would make the show more dramatic. Oh, you mean if other people went first? This guy looks like Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man.
What?
You know who that is? Lee Majors. David Johnson looks like Steve Austin with a beard. Look at those veins in his shoulders. Holy shit. Yeah, Lee Majors.
Yeah, I could see that a little bit.
My kid wants that tracksuit so bad. My kid wants that tracksuit and the yellow one Bruce Lee wears.
What is it? A NASA tracksuit or something? Like, what's the deal?
Oh, is it? Does it say NASA on it?
Looks like it does actually.
Oh, yeah. And Bruce Lee wears a yellow one, like in Bruce. I think it's Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Dragon. And I was gonna buy him one, but is it Enter the Dragon? Images.
Game of Death.
Oh, Game of Death. Yeah, that tracksuit is sick. I'm like, would you wear it all the time? He's like, yeah. I was thinking about like if I could find it in his size, I was gonna get him like 5 or 6 so he could just wear it every day. Can you imagine him just showing up places like the tennis and that?
Or jiu-jitsu tournaments.
Oh, that would be sick to show up at jiu-jitsu tournaments with that. No gi.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Just fuck people up like Bruce Lee.
Happy January 6th.
You walk up, my friend.
Oh, Uma Thurman wore it also in Kill Bill?
Yeah, in Kill Bill. That's right.
Oh, so that was a nod. Oh, shit. So that's a nod to Bruce Lee. Wow.
Yeah.
I never put that together. Hitler would have never let that slide.
You not knowing that? Or
no, he would have seen that. He would have noticed that right away. Cultural appropriation, yes. I did another workout I did the other day. What did I do the other day that was I did deadlift sets of 5. What's that called when you stand on something? Deficit or negative?
Deficit.
Yeah, I did deficit deadlifts. I did started with 45 pounds. I went up to 235 with an 1.5 inch deficit. I went up so slow. Just doing sets of 5. It felt good. Yeah. 235 felt good. 1.5 inch deficit. I don't know why I did that. I think, you know why I think I do deficit? Because I know my deadlift is so weak. So like I'm just trying to like do something to make myself feel better. Like I have an excuse why it's so low. Then I fucking just like accidentally look at like, you know, Alex Gazan's Instagram and she's deadlifting 350 for 5. I'm like, great. But I'm like, but she didn't do a deficit.
That's right.
And when you're so short, it's kind of like cheating doing a deadlift. It's kind of weird. Like when my kids do deadlifts, it's so weird.
Why?
Because you're 4 feet tall and like the bar's right. You just have to do this to grab the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Because
for me, I gotta wedge myself down there.
Yeah,
like I gotta like grab the bar and then just like cinch everything down to get into a deadlift position.
Yeah,
and then eventually I'm just hinging at my hip. I'm just like bending.
Yeah, right. Because it's so it's crazy. How about Austin Malleolo? Yeah, just with crazy long arms and being short. Yeah, for my kids, it's weird. It's not even it's not even really an exercise. It's so weird.
No,
I should always make them do deficit deadlifts.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
And I always keep my kids so light. I don't let my kids lift anything heavy, really.
Yeah. You should get those like really shitty gym weights that people have in their like basement gyms that are just like those plastic ones that are like this big from the side.
Yeah.
The fuck? That are, and then make them deadlift that and then just load like 20 of them on either side.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or just use fractionals.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got a 20-year-old female that can deadlift 400 pounds.
Jesus, dude.
She weighs 600 though. He forgot that.
A 20-year-old female, if she weighed over 200 pounds, I would be so surprised.
Yeah, how much does she weigh, Jan? Can you say?
I'm guessing 165. Yeah, if you type it again, that really helps.
All right, show's over.
Sturdy broad.
Oh,
Lisa Mitchell
280.
said sturdy broad. No, that's
280.
Matt Burns.
Oh, Matt Burns weighs 280? No. Oh, 195. Oh, these are the guesses.
Yawn.
I'm a 47-year-old male that can deadlift over 400. What's NBD?
No big deal.
Oh. Hey, Sebi, do you remember Christopher Summer from Gymnastics Bodies? I was listening to a Ferris podcast. He talked about his time with CrossFit. Christopher Summer.
No idea who that is.
Christopher Summer.
70 kg, 145. I knew it.
No. Not really. No. I don't. Someone showed me the other day something some girl had said, and she was like going off about how shitty CrossFit is, and it's always been just about the money, and this person worked at CrossFit when Greg was there, and now that Greg's not there, and nothing's changed, and just all this shit. And I didn't recognize her, but like if I don't recognize you or know you, and you worked there when and you claim you worked there when Greg was there, you don't know shit. Like you're completely fucking retarded. Because I must have known 90% of the people who worked there by name, even when we had over 200 employees. There's just like you're just full of shit. Just ask if anyone ever says that dumb shit. Be like, what was Sevon like when you met him? Because I was everywhere. I was always on the road. I was everywhere. I was meeting everyone. There's just I don't remember the peak head count. Maybe 400 with like full-time staff and trainers.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe there were like 200 trainers and like 200 like, people like me carrying cameras or doing accounting or writing articles or, posting stuff to the web or stuff like that. And to say that it was ever about the money when Greg was there, like you're out of your fucking mind. I can remember 100 times Greg telling Dave that the games better not make any money up until like 2018 or 19. Like there was never. Here's the thing. This should just say it all to you. So we had the journal. The journal was hugely successful. It was making shitloads of money, millions of dollars a year. And Greg and Tony decided to make it for free. Then I became the media director and I built the paywall back up again. I was able to convince them like, hey, no, let's put the paywall back up again. But the thing about the journal is even when we charged for it, 95% of the content was free. 95 fucking percent of the content was for free. So basically when you charge for it, it's basically just like people are only going to pay who want that extra 5% of content. And it was mostly games content. It's mostly just games content. And it was my whole goal is I wanted the people who work there to their projects that they're working on, the people involved in the journal and the media team. I wanted the journal to generate enough revenue that no matter what happened anywhere else in the company, that the journal could sustain itself as a standalone. That was like my only thing. So I got the paywall built back up, and then we ran it for a year with the paywall. It was making millions of dollars again. and with 99% of the content free at this point, and then they took it down again. And that really fucking pissed me off. But another thing that to prove that they weren't interested in the money, and it was easy, right? It was easy. And then another thing to prove they didn't want money is, just think about this. From 2006 to 2018, we made free content from the level 1, endless free content, and we would want to put a link after you watch the video or after you read the article. We would want to put a link there that said, if you'd like more, you can go to an L1, and you would click this link and it would take you to the page so you could sign up for an L1. And Greg wouldn't let us do that. And I'd be like, why? He's like, because I'm not giving this content. It somehow negatively affects the content in his mind that we're trying to sell them something. And he didn't ever want to come across like he was trying to sell anyone anything. And I know someone's gonna be like, well, that's just a tactic for selling shit. You don't, when we erased the Instagram account, there were 500 million users on Instagram. I don't know how many there are now, probably billions. But you don't erase your Instagram account and then be like, hey, that person only cares about the money. You're fucking retarded. I want to say that there was like a 30% revenue drop when we got rid of Instagram and Facebook, like overnight. But when I hear people say that shit, I'm just like, you're batshit crazy. And he really wanted to stay in his lane. He was not interested in the shiny objects at all. And anytime he did pick up the shiny objects, like when we signed with Reebok, he felt horrible. You could tell. Like he felt like he sold a little piece of his soul. Like he diminished the brand equity of what is CrossFit by attaching anything to it besides we have the cure for the most vexing problem, constantly varied functional movements executed at high intensity, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sevi, I think you're ignoring this question on purpose. How about I'll respond to that one first. Fuck you. Okay, next. Do you have plans for Taylor against the world for open and semis? No, I'm not. Sevi, I think you're ignoring this question on purpose. The double fuck you. Here, so I don't know why I'm even going to tell you this, but basically, I don't do shit. Everyone else has to fucking do everything. So like, if we do Taylor against the world for the opens and semis, yeah, I fucking want to do it. I'm dying to do it. But who that falls on? One person, J.R. Howell. The rest of us just get to just jerk off. He's got to fucking have all the people come to his gym. He's got to pretend like he likes him and invite him to his house. He's got to set up all the equipment. He's got to pretend like he likes fucking Matt Torres and Shane Orr or whoever the fuck coaches come there and like smile and shit.
He actually likes them.
He probably does like them. I shouldn't shit on JR. JR's a good dude. He's a great dude. He probably actually does like him. But it all falls on JR. And I just sit here at my house and then Sousa has to go there and Will has to go there. So that falls on them. And then fucking Bryson has to be abused on text threads. Just as the as the young guy, he just has to be yelled at every time something goes wrong. It's his fault. Then we got to ask Bill Grunler to leave his gym and his fucking kids, and he's got to fly out there. And so, like, I'm guessing here's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing a bunch of the semifinals are going to be like, holy shit, what those guys are the fucking best in the business for broadcast. There's no one even close to us. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about how good the games in Rogue are. Crash was 1,000 times better and more authentic. I'm not saying that those are bad. I'm just saying Crash was insane. The close-ups, the camera angles, the fucking the attention to detail with the athletes. Like, if you're interested in that sport, fuck that thing murdered. And so I'm have to guess that someone who can think out of the box and be like, hey, that's the best coverage is going to be like, hey, will you guys do it? So I'm guessing, and I don't know, no one has any money, so I don't know who's the fuck's going to pay for that, but I would love to do it. I think it would be great for the channel. It would be, and it would be funny. It'd be a fuck you to the world, right? for all the people that fucking hate me. So it's a double whammy, and I'm gonna watch it anyway. So there's 3 things: it's a fuck you to people, nah. It's great for the channel. It brings people here so that like while they're here, we can talk to them about. We can slip in stuff about how great Trump is, the cure for the world's most vexing problem, and women and children are getting raped in the UK. So we can, you know, get the bigger picture message out. And then it would just be cool because I'm going to cover it anyway. So I might as well do it on my channel because I'm going to cover it anyway because I'm interested. So that's the picture. It just has to be, you know, we're the least organized, forward thinking, professional media people in the space, and so I just don't have a plan yet. Just waiting for it to come together. I mean, I've spoken to JR a shitload about it, with Souza about it, Taylor about it. Excuse me. I just don't know, but I want to. I have to call Bear and beg for money. Savage One. I have to call Sarah and beg for money. I have to call Fit Aid and beg for money. I have to tell them I want 100 grand, and then they're like, "We'll give you $2." You know, that shit. So yeah, and for the athletes win. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, it's great. The attention we give athletes is insane.
It's the most attention they'll ever get.
Yeah, they'll get so much more than they get on the other broadcasts. So, yeah, it'd be maybe Bill and Katie want to sponsor. Maybe, yeah, but who knows? I don't like to bug them. They have their own. There's people like Mayhem and Rogue. I don't like to bug them because they're doing so much of their own. Oh, do you know who else I'm gonna bug? Chris Cooper. That fucking guy's easy to work with. Maybe bug Chris Cooper over at Two Brain Business. He's already Two Brain has already supported the behind the scenes and the 2 years in a row and the video contest. Those are big lifts. Love that.
That's insane.
Yeah, super easy to deal with. Actually, all those sponsors have been easy to deal with. Bear over at Savage One or Born Primitive is so easy to deal with. Him and Claire. So, that's that plan. You know, that's the plan. But I'm not avoiding it. I'm not avoiding talking to you about it. Maybe I'm avoiding like pressuring JR or sponsors to do it. Because either way, the thing is either way, if it happens or doesn't happen, we're going to cover it. And so, like, if we want to cover it thoroughly and like cover it in our own house and draw in the event, we're going to cover the event. Like, I'm going to cover Wadapalooza. I'm going to sit at home and watch it while I try to dig through my DMs, and then when it's over, I'm going to come on here with Caleb and John Young and Tyler and talk about it. But, it's just like going there and covering it and shit like that. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see this. Trudeau's about to resign.
Yeah, I think they said they was going to resign like today or tomorrow.
Wow, it's gotten that bad, huh?
Let's see.
Trudeau. That's how I spell his name, Trudeau.
Canadian PM Justin Trudeau will resign as party leader. Yeah.
Wow.
Looks
there
like
won't even be a vote. There won't even be a vote.
I don't know.
Canadian PM Justin Trudeau will resign as party leader, sources say. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will resign as leader of the ruling Liberal Party on Monday, but remain Prime Minister until a new leader is chosen. A source close to the Prime Minister told CNN. Trudeau, leader of the Liberal Party for 11 years. Wow. Fuck. For Minister for 11 years and Prime Minister for 9 is facing a mounting set of crises from Donald Trump's tariff threats to the resignation of key allies and disastrous opinion polls. The move would leave the Liberal Party without a permanent leader before the general election, which must be held on or before October 20th. Oh, that was nasty. Wow, he sucks. One of the country's youngest ever leaders, Trudeau, ascended to popularity by pushing progressive values on the global stage, branding himself as the antidote to former President Donald Trump. It makes you wonder how dumb the people are in Canada, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think they all know that he's a retard.
It's like
I don't know if they-
it's like California. Like I know how dumb they are because I hang out with them. You know what I mean? So over the holidays, the kind of shit that I hear, you know, as I meet with people and have dinners and lunches and shit, it's like, God, why is the crime so bad in California?
Right.
Because we have George Soros-backed prosecutors who are not prosecuting crimes. I mean, I read you guys the article the other day. In Washington, D.C., 67% of the people who were arrested and brought down to the station in Washington, D.C. were let go and not prosecuted because of some law that had expired.
Okay.
Or no, because their lab had lost its certification.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like that shit's not happening in non-liberal areas, guys. But I mean, these are the same countries that guns are illegal and they're letting their daughters get raped. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Let's see. Does he say? Okay.
À chaque matin, je me suis réveillé en tant que Premier ministre.
Oh fuck, it's in French.
Yeah. Anytime someone talks French, they're just begging to be butt slammed. Trump being voted in has had a major effect on liberal countries. The general feel in the UK, although I don't live there, is that the left is shit and they want them gone. Yeah, you know what why the UK is so cool? It's because they did Brexit. The European Union is what a joke, disastrous fucking joke that is. Just a huge layer of bureaucracy, just butt fucking the people. The European Union is basically EBT cards for white people. That's what most of the government is. It's EBT cards for white people. Just welfare. You're just another part of the welfare state.
Hmm.
It's because he's so hated that they are worried if we waited for the election, the Liberals would get less than 12 seats in Parliament and no longer be a legit party. It's because he's so hated they're worried if he waited for the election. Oh, so this is some calculated move. I don't really understand. I can pretend to understand that, though. Is this one in English?
Yeah.
Let's hear.
My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians. I care deeply about
He's
this.
the Q in LGBTQ. He's the Q. He's not a fighter. He's a queer.
He's a quitter.
Yeah, he's a quitter, a queer quitter.
Country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians.
Like freezing their bank accounts, calling them racist when they're not fucking racist, harboring pedophiles, legalizing drugs, you scumbag.
And the fact is, best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed for months. After what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th.
What was the word he used? What was the word he used?
Prorogued. Discontinue a session without dissolving it.
Jesus, he does look like Dave Castro. Like he could be Dave Castro's gay son. Holy shit. Doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Over the holidays,
I'm going to text Dave that Trudeau would have a gay son if you had a gay son. I'm texting that right now.
to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future throughout the course of my career. And he success.
Isn't he fucking his high school teacher? Isn't he? Or is that Macron? Who's fucking their high school teacher?
Oh, I don't know.
Personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
Hey, how's that supposed to make me feel that you told your kids that? Is that like I don't give a fuck, dude.
Hey kids, I just wanted to let you know, Dad's gonna be out of the job.
I
But
can't
that
pay
doesn't
my
mean I'm gonna keep making a bunch of fucking money.
I can't pay my heating bills, and homes in Canada are more expensive than they are in California, and it's a fucking shithole territory. But you told your kids first.
He's speaking to the people. He's
Kevin
a family.
Doyle, does he have a speech impediment? Yeah, he has a lisp. It's from all that semen that's fucking stuck in the back of his throat. Sorry, Caleb, go ahead.
That was it.
He's such a scumbag. He did some really fucking mean shit to people. Don't forget what he did during COVID. He basically said you were racist and a misogynist, and he attributed all of these bizarre qualities to people who didn't want to get the fucking forced drug. He's a zero tolerance person. No tolerance. Oh, wow. There are many out there who are convinced Trudeau is Fidel Castro's son. Is that like what's that? What are those people called that do all the conspiracy theories? 4chan or 8chan or 12chan?
4chan?
4chan? Chan? It's Chan or Tran?
Chan. CHAN.
They should switch it to Tran.
4 trannies.
God, wouldn't it be great if Newsom left? Newsom is such a shitbag.
Didn't he just come up with something recently that was like
This one, QAnon.
cool?
QAnon.
Oh.
Who, Newsom?
Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna get rid. I don't know. My God, what did he?
Yeah, do you know what they did? Do you know what these fucking idiots did? And the people in California believe it. It's so crazy. First of all, we have a huge crime wave in California, like massive. It's completely out of control. And then we have this thing where if you steal for $950 or less, it's not a felony. But then even if you do get arrested, oh my God.
I think this is his ploy to gain some favor somewhere, but it's not really gonna do much, I don't think.
Yeah, it's like we spent millions looking into reparations too. It's just complete idiocy. So then what they did is we put in, there was a law that the people voted on, saying that the crimes for stealing would be harsher, and Newsom tried to shoot it down. He didn't want the people voting on it, but the people in California voted on it and it passed. Then he passes this law January 1st. Somehow he gets this fucking law in there where people not lowering the stealing rate to where it becomes a felony, where it gets lowered to, let's say, $200. But what he did is he made it so that if you steal from more than one place, they can add up the how much you stole. So if you stole 400 from 7-Eleven and 600 from the Louis Vuitton store, you could be charged for a felony. It's not just per location. And it's like, but it doesn't even matter because the prosecutors in this country aren't even prosecuting because they're all libtards. The laws don't matter because the people in the deep state, in the swamp, the non-elected people aren't prosecuting the crimes.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's throwing a fit about how we voted on it. He hated the fact that we voted on it. He's banned additives in food. He doesn't even know what the fuck that means. He doesn't even know what he's saying. It's probably going to fucking just throw the economy into more of a tailspin. You know what's weird is California is like CrossFit. No matter how hard you beat it down, it just keeps thriving. Doesn't even matter. It's weird. And
Trudeau just said, I cannot be the one to carry the liberal standard into the next election or something like that. I cannot be the one to carry the liberal standard.
Can you imagine freezing the bank accounts of truck drivers?
No.
Neither can I. Or farmers. It's
of the people who are the ones driving the country, like actually providing things to everybody across the country. Those people are driving 12 plus hours a day to get your fucking bullshit that you ordered on Amazon to your house, or your cat, or they're like transporting meat, transporting vegetables, any of that shit.
Did you see that the Canadians just there's this conservative guy from the UK who's really outspoken, and he was in Canada doing some lectures, and the Canadians arrested him for on immigration charges. They let him out really quick. Tommy something. Do you know who that is? Tommy Robinson or something?
No.
Yeah, and George Soros, meanwhile, got the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Do you know about George Soros, Caleb?
He's the BlackRock guy.
No, he's this. Listen to this story. You won't even fucking believe this story. This guy's a Jew, okay?
Okay.
Who lived in Nazi Germany.
Right.
When he was a kid, the Nazis fucking grabbed him.
Okay.
And they took him around to all the houses. The guy who was his, like, when his parents were killed or whatever, and they were taken and gassed. And the dude who kidnapped him was a Nazi, and he would take George Soros around to Jew homes and confiscate their shit.
Oh.
So he's had this crazy fucking upbringing. So to stay alive, he had to go along with the Nazis and fucking kick the Jews out of their house and put them on trains and send them to be gassed. Well, listen to this interview he did with 60 Minutes. This is, and so basically since then, what he's done is, and then he came to the United States and he became a billionaire, and he's crazy progressive. Like, he's behind AOC. He's behind all of this defund the police. He's behind, the whole thing is like, do not charge black people with any crimes, no matter what, right?
He's a cockroach.
You're right. And meanwhile, the black communities are just getting devastated. Black people don't want that.
No.
They're like, what the fuck? Listen to this interview on 60 Minutes.
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
And this protector was a Nazi. They were going door to door in Nazi Germany.
Mm.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right.
Well, hey, get out of your house, get on that train, go die. We're taking your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds like an experience that would send lots of people to the psychiatric couch for many, many years. Was it difficult?
Not at all. Not at all. Maybe as a child you don't see the connection, but it created no problem at all.
No feeling of guilt.
No.
My understanding is that you went out with.
This guy is a savage. He's so he just won the Presidential Medal of Freedom or something. Yeah, Biden just gave it to him. Evil, vile bastard. Yeah, he is a bad, bad person. And basically what he's done is he's figured out that he can give $100,000 to 50 of the largest counties in the country and get DAs, district attorneys put in that he controls.
Wow. That whole cohort that got Medal of Freedom, the Medal of Freedom, is pretty fucking bad.
Hillary got one too, right?
Yeah, just shitty people. Just really shitty people.
Trudeau's donezo up here. Liberals trying to save the election, but hopefully Canadians aren't that stupid. The thing is that it's like our country. It's like the U.S. There's just some fucked up areas. Anywhere Pat and Brent live is just fucked up. There's just fucked up people like them. They're so scared of the fucking machine coming down. Like, they think something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think Elon asked for the Prime Minister of the UK to step down. Asks Prime Minister to step down. Britain wants to get close to Trump. Let me see. Elon Musk calls for a UK Prime Minister to step down.
Starmer.
Grooming gangs.
That's fucking nuts.
The stories are crazy. I urge all of you just to spend fucking 5 minutes. Type in Rotterdam. I think that's with T's, not a D. UK, and just hit news. Wow, that's bad. Liberals would only get 16% of the vote. Wow.
Yeah, it's ROTHERHAM.
Jake Chapman, we've been learning about this since 2005. You should listen to us before you listen to X. And hey, in your defense, Jake, the article I was reading this morning had it was kind of interesting. This is to defend Jake's point. The article was stating that like no one was doing anything about this when it's been going on for the last 20 years. But then the article linked to articles, like a dozen articles, where the media actually was talking about it. So, oh, look at this. We were having trouble streaming on X.
Oh, that's weird.
If this continues for a while, try creating a new live stream or just remove this destination from the stream, then re-add it. I put view on X. Let me see what's going on over on X. Is anyone watching on X and their shit got fucked up? Oh, broadcast, retry. Oh, yeah, we're down.
Here, I'll try to fix it.
Someone sent me a really cool comparison between what's happening at CrossFit and what happened with the WWE. I guess there was another pro wrestling organization called WCW. Does that sound familiar?
Okay.
And they said that WCW World Championship Wrestling. And they said that they came in with a lot of money. Oh, the founder was Ted Turner. And they tried to take over WWE, and they started getting all the big names from the WWE, and they started trying to compete with the WWE. But Vince McMahon, they couldn't. Vince McMahon as a character and just the way he ran it. Yes, WWE and WCW. God, Ortega could be one of those wrestlers. Oh, WCW is awesome. Oh, maybe you'll like the Women More at Fitness League then. But they basically, this person's like, hey, as long as Dave is in charge and he still keeps playing the Dave Castro as a prick role, there's no. Oh, WWE bought them. Oh. Oh, Sam. Tommy Robinson is a goon. He stands for nothing and argues without whatever he thinks will make him a buck and keep his name in people's mouths. Weed ran to his keyboard, just like
couldn't help himself.
David, you know what? Is that a good thing? By the way, let's say what you're saying is true. Let's say Dave did kill Lazar. Do you think that that's a good thing? I don't want to read into. I every time you write that, I think that you're saying it like it's a bad thing. First of all, it's not true, but let's say it is true. Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I don't want to misread you. I don't think Alex Jones is a bad person. Tommy Robinson is like Alex Jones. Are we still sponsored by FitAid? No. He's trolling you. He's petty and obvious. He is petty. Pat gets dick. That's not nice.
I mean, he probably does, but you don't need to call him out for it.
I don't know if I like Alex Jones, but I don't think he's I don't think he's just out for a buck trying to keep people's. I believe he's passionate and driven by what he believes. All right. Alex Jones has been right on many of his theories.
except for the one he went bankrupt on.
Is he getting fit? Is Alex Jones getting fit? Is he? I bet you he's getting all juiced up. Alex Jones fitness. What happened to Alex Jones' husband? He has a husband? Is Alex Jones gay? Is Alex Jones? I had no idea. Alex Jones is gay. Lyme disease and viral meningitis hit Charlie hard, causing the father of 3 to mentally fall apart. Alex shared details about Charlie's health during a chat on Gabby Logan's podcast at Midpoint, giving fans a reason to smile when she reported that he's in a much better place now. Alex Jones is gay? What fucking rock do I live under?
No, I don't think he's gay.
Oh, must be a different Alex Jones. Maybe got it confused with Alex Smith. I ended up on some site of things that Alex Jones has said. He said that Mark Cuban is gay. Michelle Obama is a man. Oh, this is crazy. They said that he called H.R. McMaster a leather lady who looks like she could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. That's a line from an Eddie Murphy movie. Alex Jones does not. That's from Beverly Hills Cop. I think he said she looks like she could suck a golf ball through 30 feet of garden hose or something.
Oh my God. That's amazing. You want to see him get choked out by Craig Jones?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd love to. Is that real?
I think so.
What? What I just did? What I just done?
You asked me to pick you up. You back up.
Oh, to actually pass out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I did pass out?
Wow, is that real?
I think so. Fuck, that's hilarious. Craig Jones is cool.
I love the chat. Let's talk about raping children in the UK. Jake Chapman, Sean, we have been for the last hour. Oh, thanks. Just got here.
It's like when somebody comes in and he goes, "Did you guys see that Trudeau just resigned?" Yes. We've been talking about it for the last hour.
I got here late too. I got here 7 minutes late. I'm going to show you what I think is one of the craziest things I've seen on the internet. I don't even understand this. Someone tell me it's AI or something. I fucking know. I'm going to try to make this big so you can see. I'm not a big animal videos guy. Have you seen this, Caleb?
No, I don't think so.
This is a monkey sitting in a field and it has a leash on it.
Okay.
Someone writes, "This is not funny at all. It's extremely sad. Chained animal exposed to dangerous situation, extra abuse, and all that to be recorded and used on the internet for some extra use." Oh, I didn't even read these comments. I thought it was maybe like a metaphor for what we're going through in society.
Yes.
This is nuts, dude.
What the fuck?
I think right now, even the snake's like, I mean, I don't know how big a snake's brain is, but even the snake must be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely. What a nice blanket. What the fuck?
That snake's just resting its head on the monkey's back.
Yeah, now it's just chilling. It's like, oh, okay, well.
There was someone over here on the right I hadn't seen before. There was some movement. This is awful to look at. I think they let the monkey go after this.
Sure.
When your woman wants to fight, but you already know the routine. That's a good line. Defanged. Oh, you think that's just a fake snake? My God, you're deep. My God, you're deep. My God, you're deep.
You said that you thought that video was a metaphor for our current life.
Oh, thank you. I was like, what's he talking about? My God, you're deep. Jesus didn't really need to. Jesus didn't really need to see that. Jesus sees everything.
It's not even that bad. It's not nearly as bad as some of the shit we've brought up on this show.
Those fucking emoji things do my head in. Me too.
I hate when I see that shit. If I see it, I'm scrolling past it, to be honest.
Someone sent me a DM yesterday telling me that the entire 4 seasons of Chosen are good. Don't listen to the person who said it gets bad at season 3. And they told me that they cried every time Jesus came on screen too.
Oh wow.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that me and my wife are watching it because neither of us are like religious, and so like we're not bringing anything to it. Do you know what I mean?
Right, you're just watching it to watch it.
Yeah, just watching it to watch it. But I did bring it up to some family members who like are terrified of Christianity and religion. I mean, they
Okay.
wouldn't admit it, but you can tell.
Yeah.
And you could tell they all were like, what? Like they were freaked out that we were watching it.
Yeah.
Like it was going to convert us. Like, oh my God, don't tell me you're going to become Christian like your sister. I'm watching The Chosen. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Your sister will like send me like prayers and stuff sometimes, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, I spoke to her yesterday, and she said, "Oh, is Caleb going to watch it? I'm going to be curious what he thinks of it."
Is it on something that I can watch it on? Like, is it like streaming? Let's see. Oh, it's on.
I cry when Froning and Fraser on the screen in 15:1. Jesus in that show doesn't make the cry list. Have you seen that show, Pat? If when he saves Lilith and turns her into Mary Magdalene, if that doesn't make you cry, I don't know. I guess my wife didn't cry, but I think something's wrong with you.
The hell, Haley?
But last night I was too bit. Last night I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this show today. I never came up with anything, by the way, as you can tell. And so for 2 hours I was just like fucking around on my computer and reading shit and scrolling through Instagram, and so I didn't watch episode 3. Armenians have a rich Christian history. Oh, crazy.
No.
Yeah, crazy. Did you know that, Caleb?
I had no idea.
It's Armenia is the first nation to accept Christianity as its national religion.
Wow.
And they claim that Noah's Ark is there, like in Mount Ararat, right? You know, which used to be Armenia.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go up there and see the animals and shit, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think he was probably Armenian.
You don't think he was black?
Or Jewish. Well, he could have been all those, but I do think he was Armenian. His mom's name was Mary, and his dad's name was Joseph. Those are my parents' name.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Hold up. Are you telling me?
I am.
No.
I am.
Wow.
Nothing's a coincidence.
Nothing is.
Oh, listen, my initials are JC. You fuck my story all up, Jake Chapman. Mrs. Burns, one of the best series I've ever watched from biblical standpoint. They did a phenomenal job. Oh, by the way, for Fridays, the Binge Bros, we're gonna watch Man on Fire because Dexter's down for the week.
Man on Fire.
Yeah. Oh, Trish, my birthday is Christmas, 12/25. Damn.
With Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Chosen is great. Yeah, Man on Fire is excellent. I know. I loved that movie. I saw that in the theater twice.
The chat is so divided. Within 5 seconds of every comment, there's a contradicting comment. Man on Fire is excellent. A mediocre action movie from 20 years ago, literally right underneath it. Nobody can
Really?
agree.
Wow. And Grant, did you like I thought Training Day was horrible. Did you like Training Day? The only thing I didn't like about Man on Fire is they do writing on the screen in the middle of the movie. Like someone says something and I remember that like it gets written out or something. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like
Like-
John Wick. They do that in John Wick.
Yeah, and John Wick is cheese dick as fuck though. I mean, I like John Wick, but John Wick is like John Wick is stupid.
John Wick is like comic book, is like a cool fucking comic book. It's like Punisher on steroids.
God, I really do have nothing to talk about today on the show. Here we go. More movie talk. I think that vampire movie that Wesley Snipes was in is way better than John Wick.
What is that called?
Is it Blade?
Blade. Yep, Blade.
That's a fucking great movie. That's like a comic book.
Yeah. Okay.
You think that's better than John Wick?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Did you watch?
Which is the John Wick where he walks up the whole thing is like a video game. He just walks up a flight of stairs for the whole movie and just kills people. Is that 4?
3 or 4, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like, this is so stupid.
It's the craziest stunt, like craziest like gunfights you'll ever watch.
Did you know they have another John Wick and now it's some bitch is John Wick?
Ana de Armas. She's not John. I really, really, really hope they don't fuck that up, because I like Ana de Armas, and 2, if I know they're not trying to make it like, oh, she's John Wick. It's like because in
How do
John
you know
Wick.
her? What movie is she from? What do you mean you like her? She's been in some other shit. Does she?
Yeah,
get naked?
Yes, yeah, she does. Do you ever watch is it War Dogs? Let me see if I can find it.
Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas. Here we go.
Is it with a D? De Armas, Deramus.
She's in all the Bond movies. ANA space DE space ARMAS. War Dogs. Yeah, she's like in War Dogs. She didn't know English, so she was just learning her lines phonetically. And she's like this hot Latin wife in that movie.
Does she look like Megan Fox?
Yeah, kind of like a Latin Megan Fox. But anyway,
I just typed in Megan de Armas nude. Oh yeah, she's fucking insane.
She is incredible. Yeah. Well, so this series that she's in now is in John Wick how there's like just a bunch of assassins, like you just have like a business of assassins everywhere, and you can just hire one of them to go take out somebody you don't like or whatever it is. Well, the series that she's going to be in now is like beginning to end what it's like to get into that job, basically. So like she's going to start out as like a know nothing assassin, and then they're just going to like follow her as she becomes like a legit assassin. It's not like John Light or whatever.
When I saw a preview for that movie, do you know who she is?
Mm.
Who's the UFC fighter? The blonde girl from like Kazakhstan.
Oh boy.
Shevchenko.
Oh yeah.
She's Shevchenko. Shevchenko might as well. Shevchenko is like a world class fucking shooter and a world class fighter.
This chick.
Yeah, it's Shevchenko. I wonder if it's modeled after Valentina Shevchenko.
Maybe.
When I saw the preview, I'm like, fuck, they're just talking about Shevchenko. And she's a dancer. She's a dancer. And this John Wick bitch. Can you show me the preview for that new John Wick girl? That movie? In the preview, they're like, she's a dancer, she's a shooter, she's a fighter, or some shit. And I'm like, oh fuck, they modeled this after Shevchenko, Valentina, yeah.
Ballerina. Let's see.
Oh, is that her name in the movie too? Oh,
I don't know if that's her name, Ballerina, but the name of the movie is Ballerina.
Let's watch this. That's the guy from Deadwood. You cocksucker.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
I like him as an actor. He's good.
Amazing. Oh, you know the black guy in John Wick died from the vaccine. Did you know that?
The guy that works the hotel?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yep. Did you see that? Did you see what's going on? Did you see someone sent me a post the other day? Sorry. Can we come back to this? I got to tell you something real quick. Did you see Marston Sawyer's having some heart issues?
Oh.
Someone sent me a screenshot that he's having heart issues. Is that true? Does anyone know if that's true? I hope he's fucking okay. And then did you see a Masters athlete died?
Yeah, he had cancer.
Holy shit, dude.
That is pretty wild.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks like he had a heart ablation. Marsden did.
Yeah, what is that?
Heart ablations are when you take you're basically just burning nerve endings. You can do them anywhere. If you have like a nerve damage or you have some sort of like overactive nerve in your body and it causes like muscles to contract out of turn or without you telling it to, what doctors will do will go in and take a little like hot tool and burn the nerve endings that are doing what they're not supposed to be doing.
How do you know if you have that?
In your heart, usually you can tell because you just feel like you have a flutter, like you feel like your heart's doing something that it's not supposed to be doing. Like it's just kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Like
dude, I would hate it if someone was working on my heart.
Yeah, for sure. It's terrifying.
This is gonna sound really fucking negligent. I don't even like to know. I don't even want to know that. I don't like. If I'm not consciously putting attention to my heart, like I don't want to know it's there. You know what I mean? Like when I'm laying in bed, sometimes I just listen to it and I just hang out with it. But other than that, like fuck you. Like just shut up and do your job.
Yeah, I feel the same way about like my lungs.
The only times I've ever felt my heart when I didn't want to is when I was on coke maybe once, and one time I'd been fasting for 5 days, and my heart felt like it was like it was like dry. It got loud.
Why are you?
It sounded like this. It sounded like this. It was like I could hear it with my ears. I was like, oh, that can't be good.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
That can't be good. Time to eat something.
Yeah. So he probably just had. There was the one time you can do this thing. It's called cardioverting. Sorry, I'm getting into like a.
No, please go ahead.
There's a thing called cardioverting that you can do to a heart. So if somebody's having an irregular heartbeat, like maybe they're in the middle of a heart attack, or like I don't know specifically. Don't quote me on all this, but you can take you can whatever they call them, AEDs, and you just slap the pads on them, and then you sync up the AED with the rhythm of the heart, and then you like shock it back into rhythm, and the person's like conscious the whole time. It's fucking wild. I got to do it on somebody one time, and they're like, "Oh, you want to like cardiovert somebody?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" And
work?
Yeah, it worked. I mean, like you see it, like you give the shock and the person does the jolt, their whole body like pops out of the bed, and then then they're like, oh yeah, I'm good now. You check their heart rate, check their pulse, everything, and Yeah. fix it.
Couldn't you accidentally kill them and stop their heart?
You could, but you'll like the voltage is so much lower than you would use for if somebody was having like a heart attack or a stroke. So not really something you would do.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, that's science.
Do you have to
No, you don't hold it on. You don't hold the paddles on them. You like use the sticky pads.
Will Powell, 4-time Masters CrossFit Games champion, dies after cancer battle. Will Powell competed at the CrossFit Games 9 times in the Masters division. Powell would compete at the highest level, including the CrossFit Games championships in 2017. Powell was diagnosed with lung cancer, and today, after battling cancer for the past 7 years, Powell passed away.
7 years, dude. That's crazy.
In 2017, however, Powell competed despite his cancer diagnosis. According to Powell, he had a cantaloupe-sized tumor on his left lung, and even with the diminished lung capacity, Powell took 12th place. Powell had surgery to remove the tumor shortly after 2017. He returned to the CrossFit Games the following year. He would go on to qualify and compete at every CrossFit Games through 2022, except 2020 when Masters Games was canceled. In 2021, Powell would win his 4th CrossFit Games title, this time in the 60 to 64 division. It was the first time any Masters athlete had won a Games title in 3 different age groups. Holy shit. Later that year, Powell's tumor had returned, where he had surgery once again to remove the tumor that had returned. Powell would again return to the CrossFit Games in 2022. In May of 2023, Powell underwent another surgery to remove tumors through his, what's that?
What? I can't read it.
A Pleura.
Pleura.
What's that?
It's like it's a piece of your lung. It's like an air sac in the lung.
Thin double-layered membrane that covers the lungs and lines the outside of the chest cavity. Jesus. Following months of chemotherapy, Powell would compete in 2024 CrossFit Open one more time. Fuck, dude, I smoked so many fucking cigarettes and vaped, and I did all that shit. Hope my lungs are okay.
That's good. What did I get wrong, Ms. Burns? I know you know more than me.
This is my bread and butter. Don't make us look dumb, Caleb. Get it right. Oh,
Let me know what I got wrong, because I don't know everything. You're way smarter than I am.
a lung cancer, typically 1 year. That's what we're gonna have to put my dog down. Oh no, he doesn't have lung cancer, but I think my dog is in respiratory distress.
Yeah,
Like
I definitely think.
He's puking like 5 times a day, bile. He's always panting. I learned that word yesterday on the internet. Respiratory distress. That phrase.
That pretty much sums it up.
Shit. Okay, sorry. Back to John Wick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I smoked a shitload of cloves. I used to smoke a pack of cloves a day for years. At one time, I even coughed blood. I'll never forget that. I was in bed at this chick's house, and I was waiting for she got up or something, and I coughed, and like a globule of blood came out.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway. Huh?
Who's that black chick? Is she a famous actress?
I don't think so. I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's hot. Okay, go on. That guy's dead.
Wow. That's too bad. I like his character.
Yeah, how is that guy in this movie? Hey, that's all Shevchenko stuff. She does that exact dance move that they showed in the ring. She shoots. She doesn't cheat, but okay, go on.
I super don't care about seeing Shevchenko on a movie screen. I really only care about seeing Ana de Armas on a movie screen.
They could make Shevchenko look like a sweet piece of ass. Okay, let's go on. Do you think that's at the very end of the movie where John Wick comes in?
Probably.
John Wick bores me too. Stanley, what kind of life do you live in that John Wick bores? John Wick bores the fuck out of me too.
Wow, dude. So disappointing.
She dated Ben Affleck.
She did.
I heard a sound in my studio. That was scary.
Another earthquake?
Oh, was that John Wick or Neo? I like the hose against the fire, the flamethrower. I thought it was a beautiful shot.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, please. How does that dude get the hot chicks? I'll never know. He's good looking. He's rich. He's in movies.
Just being surrounded by hot chicks, dude.
This is like totally out of my realm of understanding right here. Have you seen this video?
No.
This is I don't even understand how this works. This is probably like Oakland.
Oh, I just bought it. Nah, I just got it today. I'm finna play it. Nah, bro, I just bought it myself. Why I can't buy that bitch? Nah, bro. Bro, hey, chill out. Hey, it's a camera. It's a camera across the street, bro.
Say, cuz,
What up?
where the hell you from?
I'm from around here, bro.
You trying to sell a PS5?
Nah, I just bought it for me.
Let me see that motherfucker.
You can look at it.
Hey, what up? That's a 5?
Yeah.
What you finna do with it?
Shit, finna go play the game.
I was gonna sell it to me, man.
I don't know, bro. I just got it, dude.
Hold up, bro. You walking too fast.
What?
This can't be real, right? That's all staged. The way they're talking and their body language. Oh, fake.
I don't know, man. I would not be walking anywhere with a brand new console. Just out.
What you talking about? Some snap? Nah, bro. Hell no.
Okay, now that I'm watching it with you guys, that's got to be fake. Staged as fuck. Okay, good.
All right, maybe.
Obviously staged.
Oh, okay. All right, Trish.
All right. All right. Have you ever seen those videos though where they leave the bikes out?
Yeah. And then they have it attached to a string or something?
Yeah, that shit's not staged 100%.
No way. Those are the best. I love watching those.
If you guys have never seen that movie, just watch stolen bike pranks. It's crazy. Have you ever seen the one where they push the button and the seat post fires up into the dude?
No. Are you serious? Oh, I gotta see this. Okay, hold on.
It is fucking crazy, dude. I don't know how they thought they were. I'm surprised those guys didn't get charges pressed against them. They're basically just impaling dudes' assholes. Someone just needs to sit a suitcase out there closed, but it's full of shit. Oh, yep, that'd be cool.
Oh,
Did you find it?
yeah.
It's crazy. Or have you ever seen? Oh yeah, here it is. Have you ever seen that video where the guys in the hood at a
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Oh, that's just they just sit on it. Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Holy shit. Oh god.
It's just taking these dudes' virginity.
Yeah. Or
Is
just,
there audio with these?
oh, it's just this silly Pink Panther shit. Oh, they got multiple angles of this guy. That's even better.
Oh, look, he goes down. Oh my god. They had to blur out his nutsack.
Yeah. Yeah.
That can't even be what countries? That can't even be. That's got to be a foreign country, right? Look at all the dirt roads and shit.
You couldn't do that in America and get away with it.
And it's not like he can get medical attention there.
No, you're just bleeding out your ass for the rest of your life, which would be the next like 30 minutes.
Ah,
How do you explain that to somebody?
oh, look at this. Is Standy fighting with someone in the
I hope so.
Tommy G was so bored last time he came on. I think he was bored too. Actually, I thought about inviting him back on, but I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't know. I don't think he seemed engaged either.
Here it is.
Jeremy's being a little bitch. Jesus.
Dude.
Jesus. Wow, David Whedon and Jeremy are on the same team.
I guess.
Damn.
That's first.
No one has ever ejaculated while running. That's not even
What?
That's not even
Unprompted?
Yeah. Seven, why are you so subdued today? You can tell because I'm gonna fucking put my dog down in 6 hours, dude. I have to tell you, today was the first day ever where I didn't want to do a show. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know what I'm doing. How are you doing? Good. Great. Why? Taylor just texted me and said, how are you doing? I hate it when people say that. Why the fuck are you asking me that?
Just checking in on you.
Yeah, why the fuck are you asking me that? That's what I wrote back to him. Give me your fucking sympathy. How about go fuck yourself? Oh, bring my dog on. Great. Hey, how about I live stream it when I euthanize him?
No.
How about that? A blizzard. I fucking live in California, dude. Yesterday I picked fucking 100 tangerines off my fucking tree. I'm going to take a picture of all the fruit I picked yesterday. Maybe I'll go out in the yard again. Are you fucking kidding me? A blizzard. Dude, listen, I live in the fucking Garden of Eden. Blizzard. No fucking blizzard. I live in fucking heaven. Let me tell you what's fruiting right now in my yard. I have passion fruit I can go out and pick and eat off the tree right now. I have tangerines, I have oranges, and I have persimmons. I probably have something else too. I just don't even know it. There's just so much. I live in fucking heaven. The sun's out. You can see the dew on the lawn in my backyard. My magnolia trees are blooming like crazy. Like crazy. This is the time of year where people, I live on this old country road, and people start stopping and taking pictures of my trees. So cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Are they Satsumas? They're all of them. I got all of them. You just tell me what you want. Bring your titties over here and I'll give you a persimmon. Satsuma. Let me see. Is the Satsuma the one that looks like an apple or the one that looks like a bell pepper? Satsuma. Oh, the tangerines. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what kind. I don't know if they're Satsumas. I have all of them. I have like 3 tangerine trees, 3 mandarin trees, 3 orange trees. I got them all. It's fucking nuts. My neighbor has an orange tree. Maybe I should take a picture of it and send it to you. My neighbor has an orange tree that's 25 feet tall with, you can't even see the leaves. There's so many oranges on it. There's 5,000 oranges on it. I don't know how many there are, but you can't even see the tree. It's massive. And he never picks a one. They all fall to the ground.
What the hell?
Hi. How are you doing? Did you just wake up? Are you tripping? I'm tripping. I didn't even want to do a show today. I'm glad Caleb's here.
Caleb.
You know Caleb, the bald dude who's in the military?
Caleb's in the military?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he protects your freedoms.
Yeah.
So you can sit around at a fucking liberal coffee shop and drink fucking hot chocolate and eat scones.
Maybe I'll teach you how to blow stuff up one day.
Little brat. I mean, good morning. I love you. So that's your life? You live the same life I do? You just wake up? Did you drink anything or eat anything yet?
I had eggs and toast and warm milk.
And then you just roll in here and it's podcast time? Did you tell anyone you're coming in here?
No, not really. No, Joey saw me though.
You did?
I try to get in this. I try to get in here secretly, but
So your brothers don't come and steal the spotlight?
Well, I heard the door slam over there, so.
Isn't it kind of weird for you to be? You don't even know what this show is. You don't even. What if I like? What if it's just like? What do you think is going on here? You don't even know what's going. You don't even know what you don't know. Like, do you even know that there's people out in the world who can see you and hear you? What if that's not true? What if I just made that up? What do you think is happening here?
Hold on. First question. Slow down.
Okay, sorry.
Second
I know.
question.
I bombarded.
I know people are watching you because mom can watch you from the television.
Oh.
Okay.
I you remember last time I slept from Ms. Mighty's house?
Yeah.
I walked inside and I saw you and Avi sitting right here, and you were sitting exactly same spot.
Uh-huh.
And there you were on live. Saw you.
All right.
No. But I forgot the other questions.
Oh, I forget it too, but that's pretty good. Now I get what you're
What do you think's happening right now?
excuse me.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you think you're doing? Like, what are you doing right now?
Just talking. Mm-hmm.
Warm milk. What the fuck? How long have you been drinking warm milk for?
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't know you drank warm milk. How long have you been doing that? Is that a regular thing in the morning for you? Have you been doing that for years, months?
No.
It's new.
Is the fridge broken?
No. So tired.
Who wears the same shirt more, Caleb with the Lesbo hoodie or Sevi's kids' wife beaters? How many wife beaters do you own? Estimate.
Probably like 50.
50.
Well, I have one Subaru hoodie,
30?
so
30?
No, I think 50 is accurate. 30 to 50, I think, is fair. How many of those girls' stretch pants do you own?
Probably like 20 to 30.
Yeah. Do you think you're ever going to reach an age where you're going to be like, dude, why are you putting me in girls' clothes?
I no.
You like those, right? And why do you like them?
I can run in them. I can do everything in them.
Yeah. Kick ass. Fight. Talk to girls. Dance.
I only talk to myself.
Oh.
I don't want to talk.
Do you have a girlfriend? Private? Is that private?
I don't care.
Oh. Let me see your muscles. Let me see one of your muscles. Let me see your right muscle. Go like that. Let me see.
The right one?
Yeah. That's good. Damn. Hold it higher. I want to see the tricep underneath. Damn. Flex it. Damn, dude. Jeez Louise.
Obbies are getting bigger than yours.
What do you no, they're not. What do you you look big. What are you, like 55 pounds?
55, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking big. Did you work out yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, what'd you do?
Wait, I don't think I worked out yesterday. Hold on.
I tried to get you to work out.
What?
But
I did work out, but then it hurt my foot.
Oh,
Remember
that's
last
right.
night?
Oh yeah, is that really hurt?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you limping?
Well, for this, I can just walk. Without it, I'm limping all around the house.
So we have one boot and all three of the boys have hurt toes.
Well, Joey can do jiu-jitsu, but he has to tape it.
He push kick. We were me and him and Joseph, his brother, were fighting in the jiu-jitsu room last night, and Ari push kicked Joey, and Joey blocked it with his put his leg up, and it hit. Go ahead.
And it bent backwards. It bent like this. It bent like.
Dude, I heard it.
Holy shit, dude!
I heard it, and he screamed when he broke his shin.
It wasn't as painful.
Ooh. It wasn't as painful as that?
Yeah, when I broke my tibia.
Yeah.
Oh, I was shaking.
I know. I saw you go into shock.
When I broke my tibia, yeah, that was the worst.
Damn,
that was crazy. He broke his tibia, and I carried him to the car and put him in the back of the car. And my wife called and she's like, "Hey, should I stay home or should I still do my class?" I'm like, "No, go do your class." Then I looked in the rearview mirror like 2 minutes later and he's going into shock. And I call her, I'm like, "Nah, you better stay home." That was crazy.
Was I just like this crying?
You weren't even crying. You were just like, it was like almost like you were fainting.
I felt like I was just gonna. I felt I was just gonna go. I felt I was just gonna go limp and like almost die. Like
And then I put you on the couch, and then that night you just sat there, no pills, nothing, with a broken tibia for like 8 hours. That was crazy.
and then Mom took me to the ER, and I got my what is it called again?
Cast?
Splint.
Oh, splint.
Yeah. And then that was the worst. I had a headache. I stayed up for 11 a.m. just crying in my splint in my room. And then I woke up at like 4:30. It was nuts. And then I got
That was
coaching-
bad parenting. I was shocked that's why I didn't win Father of the Year that year.
What do you mean how is that bad parenting?
Because I should have just taken you straight to the doctor. I should have like given you like Tylenol or Advil, or I should have done something. Instead, I just sat there and I put on the TV. I'm like, nah, he's fine. He's good.
Worst parenting of the year.
I know.
Wait, you put on the TV for me?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's my favorite drug to give you, TV.
It's not a drug. Well, it's a drug for kids.
I rubbed his back last night. I rubbed his back last night till he fell asleep.
Did?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Yeah.
I was in the living room and you're like, "Will you put me to bed?" I'm like, "Yeah, get in bed." And then you got in bed and 2 minutes
I
later.
don't remember that.
What?
My mind was all on that $5 you still owe me.
So you couldn't feel me scratching your back last night when you went to bed because you're thinking about the $5 I owe you?
Well, I felt you, but I didn't know you. I didn't know you did it until I fell asleep.
This kid's a scam artist.
Fuck, you're talking about that hurts.
You know what also hurts?
What?
Worst parenting of the year today too.
Dude. Who is this kid?
You know, I'm just joking. Probably like the second best, third best, not the best.
Your mom's the best, right?
Oh, mom's
Yeah.
Hey.
Probably not the worst. Definitely not the worst.
Mom's number one always.
You want to put the dog down today at 2 or tomorrow at noon?
Molly John and Bobo, they want to say goodbye to Carlo. I mean, we could do that noon.
No,
but
it could be today at 2. Carlo hasn't even come out of the room yet. Never mind, she just did. Oh shit.
Did she collapse?
The vet called this morning. How's the dog doing? Mom says she wants to vomit. Ari's coming to your office with this on. Oh, Jesus.
What?
The boot. God, I hope your foot's not broken, dude. That would be 3 boys with some broken foot part.
No, Joey's not broken. Joey's definitely not broken. 100%.
Do you want to kill the dog tomorrow or today? Do you want to cry today or tomorrow?
I'm probably going to cry both.
Both. No, if we kill the dog today, you probably won't cry tomorrow. I mean, not a lot. I'll probably let you play video games after the dog's killed to like take your mind off of it.
Okay. Yeah, anything with screens I love, I can take my mind off.
Just so you know, the decision's not yours. I'm just pretending like it is.
Okay, anyway, I don't know.
Don't worry. You don't have to decide. I'm going to decide.
If we don't do it today, I'm gonna have to go. My brothers and I are gonna go to the Kumon Center. But if we do it today, we're not gonna go to Kumon Center. Mom's just gonna pick up our work and put the dog down.
Okay, I have to go in the house and figure this out.
Okay, right now my foot's throbbing.
What did you? It is throbbing?
Yeah.
Well, stop saying killed. Oh, I don't know what you want to call it.
Do you wanna just say Just say, do you want to put the dog down? That's it. That's all you gotta say. You want to put the dog down.
I'm already picturing it. I'm picturing it that we're all going to go out in the driveway. He's going to pull up in his truck. He's going to get the needle out.
And just.
He's going to feed it some of those stupid treats.
And then needle right through her body and.
Yeah. And then you and Joey and Avi will be crying on your mom so much that she'll look like she took a shower. There'll be so many tears on her. Then the dude's gonna be like, "Hey, help me load the dog up in the back of the truck."
No, we are keeping her.
And doing what?
We're gonna bury her. What do you think we're gonna do?
Why don't you have it
Sorry,
cremated?
Sevy.
Where are we gonna bury her?
Sorry.
Have her cremated.
She loves to go under trampoline. Push the trampoline out of the way. Just dig a giant hole.
That dog's huge. That dog needs needs a 6 foot by 6 foot hole.
Oh my god. Oh.
I don't want her. I want to keep her when she dies. I'm just so sorry, Heidi, but I really want to keep her when she dies.
No.
Please. I can barely hear you.
Welcome to the Sevon Podcast Show.
Oh no.
Your dog died edition. Hello?
Hello? Ari?
Heidi?
No, this is not Heidi. This is God talking.
Dad?
Jesus is dead.
I'm God's dad.
Listen, Ari. I'm going to take your dog up to heaven. So it doesn't matter where we bury it.
Wait. Do you hear me like you're talking now?
What are you talking about?
Ah! Damn it.
Ari, listen, this is God. Only you can hear me. No one else can hear me. Don't worry about your dog.
Hey, you can be quiet now before I come up there and just kick your butt, okay? You can be quiet now.
Ari, are you okay, sweetheart? Are you hearing voices in your head?
No, actually, I'm not.
Ari, take a deep breath.
Okay, you have to be quiet. When you get out, you're gonna have a little bloody nose and a little band-aid on your knee.
Repeat after me, Ari. Your dog will be fine.
Your dog will be fine.
Oh, okay. We'll just throw her in the back of the truck and that'll be that.
No!
Ari, listen to your father.
No, yeah. No.
Ari, who are you talking to right now?
Okay, you can be quiet. No. Only you. Wait.
You
This
guys,
is confusing.
you all have the same physique.
It's so confusing.
Ari,
You have to be quiet before a fist goes right into your straight glasses.
I love you.
I love you too.
Ari, I love you more than your father loves you.
Okay, you can be quiet.
But I do love you.
Ah!
So Taylor texted me this morning, Ari, and he said, "How are you doing?" What do you think I responded with?
Bad.
No, I said, "Why the fuck are you asking me that?"
Did you?
He said, "Because of your dog."
Oh, makes sense.
Jesus, I don't want to talk about. I have to leave at 10:15.
Why? Where are you going?
No, not me. Mom texted me that.
Oh, she's probably going hot yoga.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to you, that God thing.
Y-
Ari, you want to be God?
Hey.
Ari, you are not God.
Hey, I'm gonna stick these two fingers right up your...
No. All right. I love you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Welcome. I was gonna say
I
right up
know.
your guts.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Jake Chapman, I love it when men pretend to care about other men's feelings. Yeah, that's cool.
What? Two reasons.
Okay.
I'm not a man.
Mhm.
And did you say you don't care about me? I don't understand.
No, I very much care about you. He's talking about Taylor. He's talking about Taylor. Oh, look at this.
What?
Oh, yes, I agree. Yes, please.
Yes.
Someone's making podcast recommendations. Oh shit. Wow.
Ah.
3 for. I am watching The Chosen now. Jesus makes me cry.
What?
That's all right. All right. Oh shit. Let me finish with this. Matthew 5:7. Where's Matthew 5:7? Okay. Here we go. Now, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Well, that sucks because I am not poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. That's true. I mourn. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. What are the meek?
I don't know.
How?
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. I do that.
How to
Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Oh, that makes me that reminds me.
Heidi, what does that say?
I am good with
Heidi.
Okay.
Heidi.
What?
How to push behind you. What does that book say?
How to become a prayer warrior.
Huh?
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are maybe that's my issue. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. I think I read too much.
You did.
Shit. Oh, my mouse stopped working. Oh, I thought that was a sign from the Satan.
From the Satan.
Almost everything you say, I don't believe.
That's okay. I believe some of it. I believe half of it. Yeah, you're too young to know all this stuff. You're the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. Oh, here we go.
You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill.
Okay, you can be quiet now, God.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Caleb, thank you.
Heidi. Heidi.
Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, this show is definitely getting demonetized.
Why?
Oh, I haven't seen this part.
What is this?
Some TV show I'm watching with Mom.
Matthew. Bye-bye. I've got it. The opening? Yes. What is it? A map. The what?
They don't want to ruin the show for me. Caleb isn't allowed on the show tomorrow if he wears that hoodie. What are you talking about? He's not allowed on the show if he doesn't wear that hoodie. Everyone comes in their costume. Lesbaru, wife beater, CEO.
That's right.
Don't ruin the show for me. I haven't seen this part.
Hi, Dick. Do you wear girl pants?
No. These are underwear. These are men's underwear. These are called long johns.
Oh. I know what long johns are. Mom told me.
Oh shit.
What?
Jesus dies. Someone just told me the end.
What?
Spoiler alert.
You got to lead with that.
Jesus. Is it that guy right there?
This dude.
Oh, who's God?
Ari,
What?
I am always here with you, my son.
Wait, hold on. One question. Can you hear me talking like God? Hi, Dick. Hi, Dick. Hi, Dick. Hi, Dick. Hi,
Yes?
Dick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me talking like God when you put that on?
Ari,
What?
All right, guys. Thank you. Love you guys. What's today? Tuesday? Monday? Friday?
Monday.
Wednesday, I will not be here. Garrett and Colleen will be here. Tomorrow, I think Greg Glassman's coming on. And are you going to be here tomorrow morning, Caleb? How many mornings you
Probably
got?
not. This was kind of a one-off.
All right, guys. Talk to you soon. I don't know if there's any. I don't know what shows there are today. There's probably some shows. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.